there you have it. That is the finished makeup look. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to another YouTube video. I hope you're good, I hope you're well. I can't believe how much we're growing. It makes me feel so happy, so thank you so much. I will never be able to thank you enough for the support that you give me on YouTube. So you've already seen from the title, we're going to be doing a full summer makeup tutorial because the summer is here, believe it or not. Mr. Sky, it's actually June. We need to be starting our summer makeup, so it's going to be a full soft glam tutorial that's going to show you how to get that golden glossy beautiful makeup look that we all want this summer. I started and done my eyebrows obviously with my Beauty Co-op BFF brow wax, which is now back in stock. I'm going to link it down below, and I also have a discount code which is going to be linked down below for you. I already used our P. Louise, so let's just zoom you in. My palette of choice, we're going to start with the Morphe 305. This is a beautiful palette because it is so perfect for summer. It's like bronzy, you've got loads of neutrals in here. It's just perfect actually. You've got oranges, pinks. It's just a kind of staple palette that I think we all need. We're going to go in with this kind of like neutral shade over here, and we're just going to run that on a fluffy brush across the lid. I'm going to start on the outer part and then start to run it into my crease. I'm kind of avoiding the middle part of my eye because we're going to do a bit more of a pigment moment on the centre of my eye. Then I'm going to go in with the stunning Sigma Ambience palette. Now I actually have a discount code for this as well. I get commission from this, just to tell you beforehand, but these palettes are absolutely stunning. They do a big Ambience palette, but I think this is actually a perfect size. And honestly, look at these pigments. Like, I love Sigma. Like, you've probably seen it in my Sigma video of me using this, but this is just absolutely beautiful. So we're going to go in with this Oasis shade here, which is a little bit deeper, and we're going to start from the outer part and just going on top of where we first went, but pressing rather than dragging. And we're just doing gentle circular motions, and can you see how beautiful that is? And then we're going to just go in with our first brush, not take anything more on it. We're just going to do circular motions and start to blend it. We're going to do the same on the inner part of the eye because we're going to go for a bit of a halo. So just going to press that down and be really gentle, especially because you're going on the inner part. You don't want to get it in your eye. See how we've got that kind of gap in the eye? Then we're going to go back in with that first fluffy brush. I'm just gently running a bit of that shadow back on there and just blending. And we're going to just go a little bit deeper. I'll take this shade here, which is called Sunspot. I'm going to take that on a smaller brush like this and just go along the lash line just to thicken it slightly. The same on the inner part of the eye as well. So you're going from the lash line and just gently drawing and just bring it up slightly. And like you're doing like a little wing, but not a wing. Okay, now is where the fun comes in. We're going to take this Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. That's also stunning, a little bit more bright and vibrant. And we're going to go in with this stunning gold shade over here. And I am so excited to try this because I haven't tried this palette yet. Very exciting. I'm going to take it on a brush like this to pack that where I've left a gap. She is pigmented. I feel like it's one of those shades that's going to work better with my finger. So I'm just going to try and pop a little bit on with my finger. And when you get up here, you're kind of winging it out just slightly to kind of get that halo effect. Then I'm just going to take that fluffy brush again and just start to work in just a little bit. It just looks so beautiful and so summery. Right, I'm going to catch up with the other eye and then I'll be back to do the base with you. Okay, we are back and I am absolutely loving this. I'm loving it. I'm obsessed. I've just put some mascara on. That is the Sky High mascara by Maybelline. I'm going to start by taking the Illamasqua. This is their Beyond Veil Illuminating Primer. And look at it. It is so summer. It's like a, I don't know how to describe it. You just take the little spatula and start to, oh my gosh. It feels so nice. So they have two. They have the hydrating one, which is like a glowy, dewy one, and then they have a matte one. And honestly, like, I just need to use this more because it is so gorgeous. Now, because I've been loving like a no foundation base, we're going to go in with concealer. And I'm going to take my Ultra Wear Lancome concealer, and this is the shade IVO. And we're just going to go over and add some coverage to our skin and basically colour correct any redness, any blemishes. We're going to go in and just cover them up. I'm going to go in and just blend with a foundation brush. Then we're going to go in with my favourite must-have holiday summer skin product. This is the Ciate Brazilian Glow Bronzing Serum. They come in two serums. They come in a matte one and then the shimmer one. This is the shimmer. I'm just going to take that on the high points of my face as I would the contour. Before I let it start to set, I start to press it in, and this just adds a little bit of warmth to your skin whilst also giving you that summer glow. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of concealer to contour further. I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way multi-way shaping concealer. This is the shade Honey, and it's a little bit cool but it's also bronzy, so I'm just going to pop that there and start to blend it in because you don't need much. I told you last time I did way too much of this, way too much. I forgot that it was a concealer. If you're using a concealer to do your contour, then you're also adding coverage. I make a deal with God and I get him to... Oh, Bethan, stop singing. Then we're going to go in with some blush. This is a new product in my makeup bag. This is liquid brush. Whenever I want to say brush, I say blush, and whenever I want to say blush, I say brush. I just can't cope. This is my makeup revolution. This is the shade Glam Orange because that's what we are, and I'm just going to put that on the high points of my face and then a little bit on the nose. Again, just blending that in with the same brush as I did my contour. Then we're going to go in with concealer. I'm going to take once again my Lancome Ultra Wear concealer and then just pop a little bit on my nose. This is where you add the definition and a bit more coverage, and then just blend in with a beauty blender upward. And if you leave that spot there, you kind of look a little bit sun-kissed. I'm just going to blend that out. Then we're going to go under to blend the concealer with a concealer brush. This is the Technique brush, and once that's blended in, I'm just taking the same brush as I applied my blush with and just going up again. Now, to warm it up more, I'm going to take this Vive palette. This is the Dimension Face palette, and it's honestly beautiful. I'm going to take this brown shade here, and I'm just taking that, the tops of that contour. Now after that, I'm going to drench my face with Iconic London Prep Set Glow because this is a perfect setting mist for summer skin. I'm just going to fan it. While that's still wet, we're going to go in and set under eyes, and just taking my Vitamin Babe setting powder by Beauty Crop. This is amazing because it comes with its own little powder puff. I'm just pressing that into the powder, removing the excess, and then just pressing that underneath the eyes. It makes such a difference. And then you're going to take a small brush and use that same setting powder to set anywhere that you feel like you need to. If you've got an oily T-zone, then focus on there. I'm just going to pop the excess powder on my chin. Now for blush, I'm going to take the shade Pesca by Vive. This is a stunning blush. A little bit on a fluffy brush and then work upwards. Now for our under eyes, I'm going to take this brown here underneath our eyes, the same brush that we used earlier, and just start from the outside and just blend that in. I'm going to take a little bit of that same pigment and just pop it underneath exactly where I've got that pigment. I'm going to take the Glow Milk by Beauty Crop. This is the shade Hair Pleasure, and it's stunning. Just pop a little bit of that on my hands, like the base of my beauty blender, and while it's still wet, you remove the excess and you press into the high points of your face. Now last but not least, for lips, we're going to take the Morphe Honeymoon Liner, which is my favourite, and then we're going to go in with one of my favourite new products. This is the Vive Lip Dew, and this is the shade Pesca to match the blush, and it looks like this. It's stunning, and look at the applicator. It kind of reminds me of the Dior lip oil. Look at this, so glossy. So there you have it. That is the finished makeup look. I hope you love it. Obviously just done a bit of a dramatic hair because that's what we do on this channel. Honestly, this pigment I am obsessed with, and I feel like this is a perfect summer, no foundation, glossy, glowing look. Let me know what you guys think. I love you all so much, and I will see you next week.